Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm here this morning to open a box of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you know anything about me, you know I love this show and manga. I'm actually currently rewatching it again for probably like the 10th time right now. So I'm only on episode 3. So yeah, got a ways to go. But just getting started again. Wonderful show, completely insane, totally crazy show. There's just weird stuff happening all the time. Bizarre, if you will, bizarre stuff. It's a bizarre adventure, to say the least. But also like a pretty well written, interesting one. A lot of like really clever jokes, good characters, that kind of stuff. And so we've had what, 3 trading card sets so far. There's the retail set by I think by Little Dinosaur, and then there is the big blue box. We don't know who made that, and the rainbow box. We don't know who made that. Those are both excellent sets, but I've opened a lot of those. I've opened like 10 of each of those, so quite a bit. I don't have any left, actually. I don't have those anymore. I've given all those away. And so we don't have those to compare. But I got this one. This one is brand new. Was just announced maybe like a month ago, which I know seems old, but again, you got to remember we're ordering this from China. So if I order something, a month ago and get it today, it's new to me, right? Even and like it's new to everybody in America because nobody can really get it faster than that. So it's effectively new. So yeah, so this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, brand new set. It's hard to see, but there is actually a logo on this. It's hidden up here in the corner. But it says Jika, Jika, and there's, the Hanji there if you need them. But Jika's the company that made this. Never heard of that company. Don't know who they are. It's not the same group that makes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. They use this logo, so it's a different. It's not that group. But yeah, let's take a look and see what we can get in here. I mean, the cards look great on the flyer, so I'm expecting some really good pulls today. And I'm gonna open the entire box. I don't do that a lot, but I kind of want to move more to doing that because I think it helps. At least I've heard from you commenters a lot that it helps to understand sort of whether the box is worth buying or not if they can see the whole box opened. Because if you see only part of it open, you still don't really know what the pull rates are and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and open the whole box. Although I also have to apologize because I did that with the Jujutsu Kaisen box last week and was really harsh on it. And it turns out I just pulled a really bad box because a commenter showed me their pulls, and that set has some amazing cards in it, like really good looking stuff. So yeah, I just had a bad box. So I'm going to be careful about that. I'm going to try not to be too negative, even if I do get a bad box, because I looked at the flyer. I actually have the flyer up on a monitor right over there, and the cards are amazing. Like they look really good. So there are great cards in this set. It's just a matter of whether we're going to pull them today. And then also I want to show you sort of the title of this. It's JoJo D. I love it. Yeah, but that's it's because of the digital release. So this is kind of to celebrate. I don't know exactly which one because JoJo's been available digitally for a while in the West, but I'm guessing in China a new version of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a digital comic, just came out maybe. Okay, and so inside we've got a pretty, what I call a pretty traditional box design. Awesome image in here. The print quality is really good too. This is not low res printed the way some of the others are. It looks like we're going to get quite a few cards too. So there's that Jika logo, a little easier to see on that. This must be the hit pack, just because it looks a little different from the others. So I'll put it up there. And then how many regular packs are we going to get? Looks like 6. And 12. Okay, so 12 regular packs and 1 hit pack. Pretty good looking box. Not nothing too real special about it, but I mean at least it's well printed. It's got the magnetic lid. I usually throw these boxes away, but they're actually pretty sturdy boxes. You know, if you wanted to keep your cards in them afterwards, you totally could. Like, there's no reason not to do that. It's just that here in the archives, I need space, so I can't keep all these boxes. All right, so we've got our sleeves, we've got our packs. Let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. So this is Jika, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The set name is JoJo D, but the set code is just JoJo 01. That's not a very good code because I believe all 4 sets have been called JoJo 01, so that's not super helpful. We need to come up with our own names sometimes. And let's see what we get. We're going to get 2 cards in a pack, looks like. And interesting back design. Yeah, definitely 2 cards in the pack. Okay, so I mean, it's got a code on it. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie, the foil treatment on this is weird. I love the purple. The way they've layered it, it makes it a little bit hard to see the card in the background. There's actually quite a bit of detail here that you really can't see because of that foil. But the character is actually printed on top of the foil, so you can see the character just fine. And that's an SR, so very nice. This is a base card, so again, I was just looking at the flyer, so I don't need to pause and go look. This is a base. All the base cards sort of have this same design, different color, but basically like this design language and then the character in the front. So we'll be pulling probably quite a few cards that look like that. But this one is something different. You can tell because the back is a little bit special. Ooh. Okay, so that's a UR. And that's Trish and her stand. Looking pretty good there on the card quality. You know, it's got that almost enamel look to it. Oh, oh wow, I didn't notice that. This is embossed. Okay, yeah, that's really, wow. That's a pretty advanced technique. Now the print is kind of coming up off the card a little bit, so the stock, that's the card stock that they're using. It's not the highest quality stock. And so when you use low quality cardboard stock and you put a lot of treatments on top of it like this, they're going to kind of separate from the card, and you're starting to see that. So this card won't needs to be protected or it won't last very long. What you really want is like what Disney uses here. I mean, this card's, or well, not Disney, but yeah, this card's not doesn't have a bunch of fancy stuff on it, but the stock is a much sturdier stock here, so it'll keep the foil treatments a lot better than that one will. Still, it'll be fine, and once it's sleeved, it's fine. It's just these cards you definitely would not want to leave unsleeved. They would not last very long unsleeved. You know, Jessica, another commenter, was telling me she once cut a card by cutting the packs like I do. And I know it's weird, like, you see, like, half the people, they cut the packs, the other half rip the packs. I think both are dangerous. Like, I've ripped a card by ripping a pack before. It's the reason that I cut the packs now, but I'm also, like, I try to be really careful about it. But I know I'm going to cut a card at some point. It's going to happen, right? I open too many cards. It's impossible not to. But at the same time, you know, I've ripped them too. So I feel like there's maybe just no winning here. Another just great looking card. I love this purple, so that's why this doesn't bother me. But I can definitely see how a lot of people would not like the way that foil darkens the card. Here's another one with a really just cool looking card backing. Oh my, okay. So that's an MR. That is great. So there's a couple aspects of this card I really love. First, it's bonkers, like it's crazy. I love that. You want when you open a JoJo's card, you want it to be bonkers like this. That's what you're looking for. It's perfect. But also, it has this like manga background to it, just like the newest Transformers cards do. And I really like that look. And then the refraction texture is perfect. And it's also got that panel lining in gold, the way the Gundam cards do. I don't have one here to show you, but yeah, that's very nice. Um, honestly, like, I wish I had brought some out to show you, but like that is a very good. This might be one of the best looking JoJo card sets. That's kind of where I'm trying to get to now. Uh, we've got to open the rest to make the decision. That's a really good looking card. But there are very few cards in blue box that look that good, and none in rainbow box. Oh, it looks like we maybe didn't get so lucky this time. That's okay. Got another SR base. There's a lot of base cards. You see this one's 35. Those started at 0. I think there's over 40 of these base to collect here. Nice. Wow. Yeah, that name is not quite right, but it never really is. Again, I'm sorry, I should show you up close. I'm really just marveling at the refraction work here. And then the way the background is almost like a twisted Starry Night sort of thing. It's really cool. Really cool looking. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. That's a very good looking card again. Nice looking cards here today. We're doing pretty good. Wait, did I just put a... I probably did that, yeah. Yeah, we've opened 3 so far. Okay. So I'm going kind of slow because it's a great set and I kind of want to savor it. I only have one more box of this. But I mean, given how good it has been so far, I can definitely see myself buying more of this one. That's interesting. It's like a completely different art style now. That's like an anime style. Now I'm worried they stole this artwork. Because whenever you see kind of an inconsistent art style, it usually means they pick and choose from Google image search without crediting the artist, which kind of sucks. I don't know that for sure, but another one of these beautiful SSRs. You can see how the refraction makes it kind of look 3D there in the background, like there's 2 different layers. Really kind of a cool effect. And drink some more coffee. It is still morning for me. Well, I woke up about an hour ago. But yeah, I'll be doing probably, what, like 3 or 4 videos today, maybe 2 tomorrow. I actually have to work a little bit this weekend. It kind of sucks. But yeah, I fell pretty far behind at work, and I need to catch up. I will do that this weekend. And we're gonna go shopping. My wife and I are gonna go to REI today. I'm gonna get some hiking shoes. We love to go hiking and walking. And then we're gonna get some camping stuff because we want to try camping. We have not done that since we were much younger. We used to enjoy it, so we thought maybe we could go try again. Another pack here. Looks like these 2 hits were actually pretty rare hits, right? Because we haven't seen another one yet. But the SSRs are still nice. Although, you know, I would love the box more if we got a lot of those. I think that's what people really love about the Endless Treasure One Piece boxes by Kabog, is they have so many different rarity levels that you end up with, 3 cards from 8 different levels when you open a box, and it's awesome. Whereas with these more regularly structured sets, you end up with tons of SRs, quite a few SSRs, and then just like a couple hits. So it always, yeah, it never feels quite as good to open. But then at the exact same time, and I say this every time, but box designed like this is going to have a better secondary market because the top tier cards are actually kind of hard to pull, right? Whereas, in a box like Endless Treasure, everybody is pulling ZRs. Every box has a ZR in them, and you know that. And so the ZRs aren't really as rare as they would be in something like this. Okay, that's my talk on card rarity for today. But yeah, I'm very sure at this point that this set is using stolen art in some sense. I don't know, and I mean, I still think they're putting good treatments on it. But like some of these images I've definitely seen in other sets before. On the other hand, it's a large enough set that we really haven't pulled, any dupes yet at all. We haven't pulled a single dupe, so that's good. I wish, I was just saying, I wish there was a Dragon Ball set that used this style of background. It works for JoJo, but it would work so well for Dragon Ball as well, like because you see like a, like a Goku just charging up right in the middle of that. That'd be so cool. Oh, we got another shiny. Yeah, the different art styles on these is really telling me that it's like either using marketing art or stolen art. Oh, that's an XR. So that's a manga cover. I know that from one of the others. Again, just wonderful treatment. And there's so many different treatments on this card again. And the stock just barely holds it. Definitely get these sleeved. But that's nice again. Really good pulls. And I love the cohesive look of the set too. The way, there's like down here you've got the same color on everything and the same design. And when you move into the SR, you've got the same design, but you start to vary the colors a little bit. And then you move into the UR and you've got the color accent, but then like a freeform image, and then above that it just goes completely insane. Which is like that's what you like in your sets, right? You want design rules at the bottom to kind of hold it together, and give the set some substance and like a good language. But then up at the top, you want it to kind of go crazy like that so that the cards feel special and they look crazy and people, are sort of drawn to the set itself. So yeah, that's my way of saying I'm very impressed. I'm really impressed. They've done a great job here. Oh, good lord. What is this? A CR now, okay. I'm not even like... That is a striking image. Wonderful. And so that's now 4 major hits coming out of this box. Definitely a good set here for sure. And I'm like, so I'm pausing for a second right now to kind of contemplate, is this better than Blue Box, which was probably my favorite? And maybe maybe it is. I'm on C1 right now, and you can get 4 of these for $84, which is about the same as the Turtles box. And this is much better than the Turtles box. But again, maybe I just got really lucky. It's hard to tell. But I kind of don't think so, because this seems like a structured thing. It seems like a well put together set, so I don't feel like I just got super lucky here or something. Of course, that doesn't mean I didn't. It's another one. I just the look of these is really good too. It's the kind of set where I sort of I want to like complete this level. This level seems like it would be a lot of fun. Yeah, look at that card. Very nice. Such strange characters. Like every single character that shows up in that show is weird. Bizarre. It's bizarre. Isn't that cool? That is a very cool look right there. Let's keep going. Then we've got, yeah, 2 more regular packs and then that hit pack. Wow. I still haven't pulled a dupe. I'm sorry, I'm like marveling at that. That's kind of insane. You know what I could do today? I'm sorry. I get distracted sometimes when I'm opening these packs because there's like I've shown you this room before, but there's like cards all over all the walls and everything. So like I was just looking over in this direction and I saw my black pink cards. Don't get excited. They're not good. They're really like really low end retail cards. The same as those Mario and Barbie ones. Um, but I realized I haven't opened those yet, and I could do that. That would be a fun video because I would get basically every single detail wrong, and the fan base for that band is so rabid that I'm pretty sure would be like I might be hunted down and killed for that. Probably not. That's a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'd have to be really careful, I guess. This is not, these are such nice cards. Like I've gone from you heard me at the beginning of this video like pretty skeptical as to whether this was going to be any good. And then now I'm just like, well, this is amazing. This is the best set. Where can I get more? Like I'm not going to do it right now because we're in the middle of Lunar New Year festivities. In fact, like today is Lunar New Year Day. So I'm feeling on it. Happy Lunar New Year. If you have an iPhone, send a Happy Lunar New Year to somebody, and it gives a different fireworks treatment, like a red one, like a completely different treatment than if you send Happy New Year. You can send both to somebody. You'll see it gives a totally different treatment on the iPhone. It's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So it is Lunar New Year, but because of that, China is essentially shut down for this month. Like, I know that seems weird, but yeah, this whole month, basically nothing's happening there. So AliExpress, like, no one's updating their stores. I've had things that I ordered like at the end of January that I've had to just continuously extend the order. Nobody's even contacting me, and I don't bother to contact them because I know they're not going to reply. They're not working, so like it's all just pointless. So yeah, February we all just wait. Everyone just waits. Nothing happens. Yeah, so don't get angry if your stuff isn't shipping or whatever. It's not the vendors are on vacation. Now that said, I actually got a box, which I'll do a whole video on it because it's completely bonkers what happened with this box. But yeah, I'll do a video on that because that's crazy. But I don't want to talk about that right now. Yeah. That should not have happened. What happened with that box? Oh, we're doing the hit pack, by the way. So I should be more excited about this than I am. Like this is going to be a hit card from this set. This set is amazing. Like look at this stuff. Yeah, before we look at this, I'm going to do that to you. I'm sorry. I kind of want to see like which of these is the highest tier, MR, XR, or CR. So I'm going to just check the flyer quick and just see what is. Oh god. Sorry, I was just looking. The absolute top tier cards in this set, which are limited. I can't tell if they're limited or not. But they're triple XR. XXXR is the rarity level. That's funny. Then there's BGR below that. TCG below that? I don't... Are they... Oh, they have like fluorescence on them. They are not TCG cards. That's weird. Then there are film cell cards at the SER level. Then STR, SPR, SGP, SSP. Good lord, this is a huge set. SP, EX, CP, XR. So XR is the highest tier card I pulled today. Below that would be QR, then CR, then MR, and then UR. So okay, so we pulled pretty good cards, but nothing in the top echelon. We'll see what this is now. All right, so it's not numbered, but my goodness, that looks great. It's an SGP, okay. And it's a Guido SGP. That is kind of awesome. So yeah, the SGP rarity level are just these rainbow foils like this, basically. Now I say that, but this is like super complicated. The treatment levels on this card are completely insane. But also, compared to some of the other insanity that's on this list, it's not that crazy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find some sleeves for some. I always run out of these. Usually on the very last card like this. That's very typical. Here we go. Nice. All right. Yeah. So there's a SGP of Guido Mista. I don't know, the name's probably not perfect, but there you are. Lovely set. I really enjoyed opening this box. If you couldn't tell, this is really a good set. And I'm not being hyperbolic, like, very nice. As soon as the vendors open up again, I will order 4 of these and we'll get them in. And I'll make sure I have one for giveaway and stuff because this seems like it's the next best JoJo set. Pretty easily. Like it looks really good. So, all right. But for now, I'm going to end the video here. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.